السلام عليكم ومرحبا بكم بفيديو جديد بالقناة. دائما مع قضية غابي وبراين. هذه مقابلة أجريت لأخت براين تدعى كاسي هي وزوجها أمام منزلهما، وأجريت هذه المقابلة من طرف مجموعة من الأشخاص يزعمون أنهم مقربون من عائلة غابي. لنشاهد مقاطع الفيديو.
We have fully cooperated with the police since September 11th when they called. I did not say that I saw my brother. I said I haven't been able to speak to him in reference to the time when I was called by the police. Since that point, I haven't been able to speak to my brother. I have been honest.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. The thing about it is we know Gabby's family. Gabby is...
We do too.
What do you want us to do?
We cooperate with the police. We're not supposed to talk to anybody, and you're making my children cry.
Was Brian with you on September 1st? Did he come to this house?
Yes, he came to this house with my parents in their Mustang, not the van. I did not know that he took that van back. I found out the next day with everybody else. We are just as upset, frustrated, and heartbroken as everybody else. And I am losing my parents and my brother and my children's aunt and my future sister-in-law on top of this, and you're not helping.
Why your parents? Why your parents? You're talking about Christmas.
Because they're not talking to us either.
Why aren't they talking to you guys?
If I knew, I would say. I don't know.
Do you think they're involved, your parents?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We know.
You're not involved?
We have literally been finding everything out with the news with like everybody else. My kids are upset. You're upsetting my neighbors, and all we want to do is let you guys know that we don't know.
What happened? What did you guys do on the 6th through the 8th at Fort DeSoto?
We were at Fort DeSoto on the 6th. We got there at around 2 o'clock, and we left around 8 because the kids had school the next day.
On the 6th?
On the 6th. We only stayed for about 6 hours.
Who was there?
My mom, my dad, my brother.
Would you guys be willing to go on record to say that you would like your brother Brian
The FBI
Laundrie
knows all this. They've known
to
this
turn
since...
himself over to the authorities?
What was going on at Fort DeSoto campground? What were you guys doing there? Like, where there was a campfire?
Yeah. We had s'mores, we had dinner.
What did Brian say anything about Gabby?
We had our kids there. Nothing came up.
He didn't say anything about Gabby.
No, we've told the FBI everything.
Did Brian go?
The world does not need to know what the FBI knows. That's why we're silent.
They've asked us to not say anything, really.
This is me coming out against them.
They're suffering. Big
We're
time.
suffering.
Well,
they're suffering.
To be fair,
I
they lost a
understand
life.
your view.
I mean, to be fair, they lost a
100%.
life. So
I know.
I really feel bad for you, but again, I don't feel bad for you.
No, I know. That's fine. You feel how you feel. We how we feel. My kids are upset. You're upsetting my children, who are very upset that they had to find out that their aunt died from you people screaming it at them from the house. So that's not.
Where was that at?
On Saturday when you were here.
Your aunt died.
No, their aunt.
Their aunt died.
Yes.
Her future aunt.
Yeah. They considered her aunt, Aunt Gabby, forever. So
to be honest with you, we can't even hear you inside.
Well, we can't.
I mean,
couldn't figure that out.
So where else have you seen Brian since
That's
September
it.
1st?
I have not
September
seen
6th.
anybody after 8 o'clock on September 6th. I have not spoken to my parents.
How long did they stay there? Do you know? Like at the
don't
Fort DeSoto campground? Did Brian go off on his own into the woods or
no
anything?
idea.
We don't
what we've
know.
been told, we know as much as you.
Did you? So when he came here September 1st, right? You said he came. What did he come here for?
My parents wanted to surprise the kids to pick them up at school. I did not know that Brian was with them when we had previously planned to hang out with them. This is not what we want to be doing. This is not how we want the world to find out when we're angry and upset. But I can't have my kids be crying for 3 days in a row.
What did the FBI take out of the house here? Like what?
Nothing.
They came here though.
Yes.
During
We met with them multiple times.
you met with them multiple times.
Yeah.
Did they ask you for like polygraphs or anything like that?
No, but
No.
We're not.
we don't know.
We're not involved in this at all.
He's my brother, and that's it.
The parents. We've been outside the parents' home for 2 weeks straight.
I know. I've been
There's
watching.
parents' home for 2
understand.
weeks straight.
I know. I've been
There's
watching.
there's
because
there's
the
people out there.
only way
They
I
feel
find things out is the news.
your family's involved. A cloud of suspicion. The
Sure.
reason why we're here for
Of
you
course,
is
we
because the
totally
media,
understand.
the
I know.
media.
The media ended up misconstruing what I said when they asked me if I had seen my brother. Like I said in the beginning, they didn't say, "Have you seen Brian?" It was, "What's the weirdest thing about this all?" It was, I haven't been able to speak to my brother. I tried to contact them after this. I tried to contact my family after this. I hadn't been able to speak to my brother.
Do you know
That's
about
it.
any additional burner phones?
I have no idea.
So you don't know nothing.
No,
Like
he's
after.
my brother that I don't talk to that much.
And the parents ain't talking to you. Your own parents are not talking to you for what reason? They just.
The lawyer said not to.
Whose lawyer?
Their parents' lawyer.
Their
We don't
lawyers.
have a lawyer. We have nothing to hide. We were told not to talk to anybody, and I'm upset that we have to come out and do this and then explain myself to the FBI.
So when Gabby was missing, the parents weren't even looking for her. They weren't even out looking for her.
We don't even know what they knew. We can
Do you
assume.
know that she was missing when they went to Fort DeSoto?
No.
You didn't have no
September
clue
11th,
that she was missing.
the detective that was working with Gabby's mom called me up while we were on vacation,
We were in Orlando.
and then I called her back because we were eating dinner, and I told her everything she needed to know. We told them from day one that we were at Fort DeSoto with them on the 6th and that they came over here on the 1st. The police has known everything that's out there the whole time, from September 11th night on. That's when I became involved, and I knew nothing before that.
Any other
So
questions?
what were your thoughts after you found out she was missing and your brother was here by himself and in her van and ran up $1,000 on her
These
credit
are
card?
things we're not allowed to answer.
Yeah.
And that's
Have you ever seen Brian hit Gabby?
No.
Have you ever seen him fight?
No.
Have you ever seen him hit any woman?
No, I've never seen him be
Domestic
abusive
violence
or
running your
angry
family?
in anything. No.
You know
No.
that we talked to neighbors. We canvassed your parents' neighborhood.
Yeah.
They've heard screams coming out of your parents' house on multiple
Your
occasions.
parents' house.
Okay, I
Screams.
don't know what to tell you about
Might have been
that.
our kids. We lived there for a year.
Oh, you lived at the home in Wabasso?
Yeah,
Gabby and Brian lived with us.
when they were in
And
New York.
And you've never seen them fight? No argue? No?
They, of course, you know, we bicker,
But nothing-
everybody bickers, but nothing like what no
Nothing that would
domestic anything.
constitute domestic violence.
No,
No.
yes, or else we would have done something about it.
Right.
Like, I don't stand for that. I was in a bad relationship similar to that, what's saying has happened. I wouldn't let that happen. We're,
Not evil monsters were made out to be.
A lot of people just want answers. There's a cloud of
We
suspicion.
want
Nobody
answers.
came to your house, I'm sure, to after it came out in the media, they said, oh, you lied. They said that you
yeah,
misled
I've been
the...
accused of lying.
saying
But
that you
it's
didn't
not
see him.
right. I didn't say that I didn't see him. I said I didn't speak to him after that question. Was like, what was the weirdest thing that I haven't been able to talk to my brother? As in, from the 11th forward, I have not been able
So
to
then the
talk to
media
my
is
brother.
spawning around.
Yes,
If you read the transcript, it's right
the transcripts are out there of everything that was said, and then I was misquoted on inside the article, but that's not what I said. I'm sincere.
I think you guys need to make like a public statement telling Brian to turn himself in. I think that would ease a lot of people's...
there. We don't even know if
You
he's
know.
on the run or he's...
Do you think he's dead?
We have no idea.
Where does he camp around here? Like, where else besides Fort DeSoto?
We've told
I'm sure she's giving
the
all that
FBI
information.
everything.
Yeah.
When you guys were children, you're obviously your whole family's outdoorsy. So when you guys were children, you know, like every summer I went to a place. Where was your summer vacations at normally?
We didn't have that. We grew up on a great street where our summer vacation was hanging out with our
Yeah.
friends. So I've
I
been,
mean, we have to. We are here
Same
for the
boat.
Petito family. They are suffering bravely, things that you will never even feel.
Hope not.
And
I
it
understand.
is just it's just right now. You know, having your family destroyed, and then the people that you trusted your family member with is ignoring you and hanging up the telephone on you.
I understand. I'm in the boat where I'm getting ignored by my family and thrown under the bus by my family's attorney.
Why would he do that? Like, why?
Beats
Take the
me.
attention off
Protect
them a
his
little bit.
client because she's not their client.
So I'm just as mad.
Did they have a storage shed, Gabby and
They have a storage locker.
Brian? Do you know where it was?
I have no idea.
Do you know what date your brother flew back? That your dad paid for the plane?
I didn't even know he paid for the plane.
Did he fly back
Yes,
from
he flew back.
like
and they
around, like,
emptied
what, the
storage
17th or
unit and
something?
Put it into their house.
around like the 17th or something
Yeah,
after the
he
fight?
got here on the 17th. I don't know what day he left.
Did you see him on that trip?
Yes.
What was discussed? Anything? Was he discussed
When
about?
They were talking. He was telling me where they were going next. I FaceTimed with Gabby and the kids on that trip. I mean,
Did he say he got in a fight with Gabby?
No.
He didn't talk about that incident.
Just was a surprise to us.
yeah.
Too.
We're unfortunately in the dark as much as everybody else. And more
What was
so,
your brother like when he was in middle school and a teenager. What was he
I
like?
didn't live in the house at the time.
Has he ever been violent with you?
No.
Never
Violent with
fight
anybody?
Brother, I mean, me and my sister went
I-
at it. She pulled my hair, kicked me in my eye.
We're 8 or 9 years apart. We're not.
Yeah, you're older.
Yeah. He's not like my. We were little together, brother. I mean, I was.
But
at
you
the
guys
house.
lived in the house at Wabasso. Everybody lived there.
No, my parents lived in New York.
Oh, they lived in New York. You
And,
lived in the
yeah,
house.
We were remodeling the house.
And then Brian and Gabby came there.
When they moved down to Florida, they moved in with us to get on their feet.
How did they
find
meet?
jobs.
high school.
High school.
That's,
Well,
now I
know.
feel like I'm answering too many things.
Yeah, I understand, and I appreciate and respect. Out of respect, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave out of respect. We're gonna leave.
We appreciate you.
I don't think we're gonna be back.
Because
Share this. What do you have to say to Gabby's family?
I don't have anything to say right now because the police has told us specifically not
Not to talk to
to
them,
talk
but
to
yeah.
anybody or anything.
And she's going outside of that talking to you.
وجلسوا يسألونهم تقريبا نفس الأسئلة ويخبرونهم أنهم فقط كانوا يبحثون عن أجوبة لمجموعة من الأسئلة التي تدور في أذهان الكثير من الأشخاص، وأنهم جد آسفون لأنهم يزعجونهم ويزعجون الجيران، وأخبروهم أن صمتهم كل هذه المدة كان فقط يزيد من حدة الأمر ويجعلهم يظهرون كأنهم مذنبون بالقضية. المرجو أن تخبروني رأيكم في التعاليق. هل تظنون أن كاسي تخبر الحقيقة؟ هل لاحظتم معي عندما تكلمت عن المعلومات التي تعرفها الشرطة وقالت أن هذا ليس من شأن الجميع ولا يجب الجميع أن يعرف ما تعرفه الشرطة؟ هل كانت تقصد بهذا أن الشرطة تعلم مكان براين؟ مجموعة من الأسئلة تدور بأذهان الجميع الآن بعد هذه المقابلة. لا تنسوا بالاشتراك في القناة، وإلى الفيديو القادم. مع السلامة.